on offense. We're in a very interesting location here. We're up with the fans in the stands. So the vantage point is interesting. So field position might be a yard or two off given where we are sitting in here. Trying to update you as best we can, but the ball is essentially at the 45 of Windsor Park. Crocus in the pistol. The receiver in motion, handoff. Short gain of about 3. That's Gage Emberley on the carry. Windsor Park, one of many teams gifted new helmets from the Winnipeg Football Club. Do a great job of supporting amateur football in the province. Safety a top priority, of course, for all teams. Back to pass on 2nd and 7. This one is up and caught for a first down. Deep into Windsor Park territory. Pass complete by Jake Corey, freshman quarterback. And for those viewing this game, there is some pretty dark numbers on these Crocus jerseys. We are sitting in the bleachers, and there is no binoculars or a spotter. So if I can't see a number, my apologies, but there's really nothing I can do about that, given where we are broadcasting from here today. Shout out to all the LRSD TV students that are helping produce this game as well, as this is a pitch to the outside. Pretty much no gain, taken down right away by a few different Royals. Again, incredibly difficult to see the numbers from here, so bear with me. I believe that was number 3 on the tackle, Zachary Cron. Loss of 4 on the play.
Go, Royals, go!
Second down and long for Crocus, passing situation. Still on his feet. Eventually taken down after a short gain on the play. Jake Corey. Multiple Royals in on the stop. Third down for the Plainsmen. Corey looking to pass, but can't hold on to that football. Still on his feet, breaks away from one player, but taken down there. And the Royals will get this football back. First man in was Bismarck Gonzalez to make the tackle. 7.5 minutes ago, first quarter, both teams have fielded the ball once in this game. Defense is standing tall early on. It's nice to have another team from the St. Vital area with a football program at the high school level. Of course, Dakota made their introduction into this league in the 2010 season. That's a screen pass. Still going. Gain of about 3. Setting up a 2nd and 7.
I think that works.
2nd and 7 here. Penalty was on Windsor Park. Penalty was declined.
Second down.
And a lot more teams in the JV 9-man this year than the 12-man. There's just 4 teams playing JV 12, and it's 4 schools that are part of the 4A Division Tier 1 in the Winnipeg High School Football League. Dakota, Oak Park, Vincent Massey, and St. Paul's. All other teams elected to play the 9-man league this year. And good size rosters on both sides of the field. Crocus is wearing, their coaching staff are wearing orange shirts as part of Orange Shirt Day. Of course, this week leading into National Day for Truth and Reconciliation all throughout Canada. As that pass is intercepted by Crocus. Corey's also the holder here on the extra point. Showing a little bit of versatility as that kick is up and no good. 6:55 to play first quarter. Crocus with the early lead as their defense stands tall, gets the interception, giving some momentum to their side. Off. It looks to be number 2, Dominic Mongreyes on the kick. Also, of course, a returner for the Plainsmen.
Yeah. And I want to change. So.
We're here at Falcons Field, which is a well-used field in the city of Winnipeg. Flag football is operated on here all year long. Of course, the Falcons Football Club plays their minor football from this field also.
And that'll be free kicking out of bounds.
That one goes on to bounds, and it'll be a penalty on the kick as Windsor Park will take this one up past the 40.
Oh, wait, you play right here? Yes. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Wait, you're the CEO? Yeah, I own this place. Really? Wow. You're rich.
JV 9 standings after 2 weeks of play. John Taylor, Grant Park, and Miles Mack, the 3 undefeated teams so far in the standings. 2-0. Crocus, of course, getting their first win of the season last week. Kelowna East, 1-0 on the campaign.
Setting up in the shotgun.
Brandon 1-1. Steinbeck 1-1.
Hands it off with the fumble.
Who's
going to take him down for a loss.
That play is denied in the backfield. First man in to make the tackle, Maximus McKay. Second and 15 after that stop. Deep, he's got a receiver open, and that one is complete for a first down and then some. Breaking away down the sideline, deep into Crocus territory. That is Caden Mendoza on the reception. Royals would take this one at the 20 of Crocus. That pass complete by Zachary Cron. As he'll hand it off to the outside now, looking for some yardage. Stuck at the line of scrimmage. Great job on contain on the play from the Plainsmen. That was number 13 on the tackle. That's Jassim Ame. Grade 10 corner, manning that short side. Great job there on the pitch. Cron in the pistol. Low snap, fields it well, feels pressure, gets away. Tries to make one-man miss, but a solid open field tackle there by Ezra Adenani, who had the interception for the pick 6 earlier in the quarter. Third down and about 4. Royals are going to go for it. Cron dialing up the signals. He's got 2 men in the backfield, the shotgun formation. Adene in on the tackle again. He's all over the field early on.
What'd you do? Oh, okay, because I did.
Sorry, I did not realize you were asleep.
Corey in the pistol.
Handles. Okay.
Plainsman stuffing the box, expecting run. It's going to be a toss to the short side. Trying to get away, nothing there. Great job coming in and making the stick. Mubby Badru.
You want to put it in the middle here?
No, they were.
I'll shoot. You are really crooked.
Second and long for Crocus on second down. Whistle is blown here. Checking in on the feedback, so
Hey, Zach. Until she gets it set up. Try my best to follow.
Corey. Back to pass. That one is caught. Breaking away from one player. Still on his feet. First down and then some. Still going. Another incredible move. Way downfield up near midfield. 3 different. Royals had a chance, but Kevin Brown showing incredible versatility, getting away, quick hips, flashing the speed. First down, Plainsman. Corey in shotgun. Multiple flags on the play. He's going to go deep. Ooh. Just incomplete, looking for Kevin Brown. We'll wait to hear what the flags on the field are. It's in the area of procedure. Offside is the call on Crocus. Penalty decline. Second and 10 for the Plainsmen.
It's my fault. I probably hit it with the body. Can you hear me?
Once again, Corey's back to pass. Rolls to his right. Tries to get away. Breaks away from one player. Multiple flags after a gain of about 5. Damian Disbrow in on the tackle.
There's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Give me a second. Trying to fix 12 problems. Okay. Understand?
Legal block on the play. That'll bring that one back. Instead of declining the penalty and setting up a third down, Windsor Park will look to push Crocus back further.
You got clock count again?
Corey lining up in the pistol. Good size as a freshman quarterback. He's got a strong arm. He's shown that already. Dips and dives away from one defender. Gets away from a second. Spin move to a third. Fumble on the play. Crocus gets back on top of it. Nobody open downfield for Windsor Park, or as the Windsor Park cover team did an exceptional job. Third and long for Crocus. Corey in the shotgun. They're going to punt it away here, and difficult to see the number from this angle. Great boot. That's going to be Crocus football. Bounced right off the knee of Caden Mendoza. The Plainsman going to get right on top of that. That was an incredible kick. Great hang time. Kick cover team able to get downfield. Crocus will set up at the 40 of the Royals.
Probably sell through halftime and maybe a little bit of
Right now. No.
It's going to be Corey again in the pistol. Back to pass. That one picked off. One play after the turnover. Windsor Park gets one themselves. Still going down the sideline. Jake Snell taking it away for the hosts. Late flag. First down Royals, just past midfield. For those that follow the Canadian Football League, you would have also seen there are a number of rule changes and adjustments being made to the Canadian game beginning in 2026. One of the more notable changes coming into play over the next few seasons, fully implemented by 2027, is the removal of the midfield line as we get a blocking below the waist penalty on Crocus that's going to move this ball up even closer into Plainsman territory. Rule changes coming into effect in the CFL. Basically, the removal of the midfield line, taking those 15 yards out of play, shorter field, and the goalposts are being moved to the back line, and 5 yards being taken away that way as this ball is up and incomplete. And that will have an effect on Canadian football throughout the country at the amateur level, U Sports level, every level. Of course, U Sports made an announcement yesterday that they are in deliberations. They haven't decided what they're doing at this time. They need to speak to those in leadership positions because, of course, those Canadian Football League fields are used by a lot of U Sports teams. At U of M specifically, the Bombers share a field with the Bisons. So there is a little bit of a impact there as this one is taken for a gain of about 4 and a great finish at the end of the play there. Also, Zachary Cron dropping the shoulder down. But an exceptional job on contained by Crocus. Once again, it's Adnane. Adnane getting in to contain that one after a gain of about 5. Final minute of the first quarter. Plainsman up 6-0. If you're just joining us, the lone major in this game, a pick 6. Ezra Adnane taking him back to the house. Extra point was no good. Royals fielding this ball after an interception of their own, and that pass is complete for a first down. And it's Caden Mendoza, the speedster, making the play. Great to see the growth of the JV game in the Winnipeg High School Football League. As that was the final play of the first quarter. The JV 9-man game has allowed a lot more schools to get involved. Maybe not enough to field a 12-man roster, but the 9-man game certainly opens up those possibilities for teams like Churchill, another recent addition to the 9-man league. Of course, Miles Mack previously played 12-man, moving to 9. They've seen some of their top stars move up to the varsity level. John Taylor as well, another school that would really benefit from the JV ranks, and of course, seeing the benefits of the varsity level all across the board. Jeffrey Bannon, commissioner, doing a great job of encouraging these schools to build up a JV program. Stalin Royals, ball at the 20, just outside the 20-yard line. One-handed snag on the screen pass, nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss, but it was an exceptional catch nonetheless, especially if that one was behind the line, because that would have been a fumble. Great grab made by Elliot Aguilar. Results in a loss of 4. Crawl. Back to pass. He's going deep. Incomplete. Solid coverage by the Plainsman there. Dominic Monreyes in on defense. Penalty as well on the Royals. Wait to see what Crocus wants to do here.
Everyone will join. What's the score right now?
Beautiful day for a football game here. Mid-20s in September in Manitoba. That's a win.
50-50. Offside. Royals number 15. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
Buy tickets, and then we'll draw a ticket. You get half upon whatever we take in.
LRSD is right beside Falcons Field too, which makes this setup quite helpful. Just to have everybody out contributing,
$20 right now.
promoting the league the way that it does. As that is going to be deep pass that falls incomplete. Ron looking for man, couldn't find one.
50.
Football in Crocus thriving. In 2025, you've got the Plainsmen, the Vikings, of course, on a massive brand, and that have been a consistent contender at the JV and varsity levels. Of course, they've got a few players the Vikings do on the Bison football team. Right now is this one taken right up the middle for a solid gain up near the 1st down marker goes Gage Emberly. And off once again up the middle, short gain. Wrapped up and taken down after a gain of about 2. Move the chains. Bismarck Gonzalez making the tackle. The 38 of Crocus. As they pound the rock early in this drive. Interesting to see how teams strategize in the 9-man game. Some teams stack the line with that tight end position, and others go with a bit more of an aerial attack. Crocus has done a bit of both here in the first half. Looking for a man downfield, can't find anyone, and taking it himself is Corey. Still going. Flag on the play.
Voy a ir a las 5. Voy a salir acá a 5:03. Porque la cosa es ayer. Oh, yeah.
Holding, Crocus number 98. It's a 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Holding called on the Plainsman. That'll move this one back. First and 20. Pistol formation. Corey's going to look to pass. Feels pressure, gets away. Dips and dives away from 2 defenders, still on his feet. Corey moves past the first down marker. Corey's a freshman on this roster. He's got good height out there for a grade 9. Got to be around at least 5'9", 5'10". Strong arm on him. We saw that earlier. And Crocus always known for having big, strong physical line. This is no different at the JV level. Corey's going to take it himself. Great job, great awareness there from the freshman pivot. Pass, feels pressure once again, stepping up, keeps his eyes downfield. Now he's going to try and take it himself, but taken down for a loss or maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Again, exceptional coverage downfield, and Mubby Badru coming in to make the tackle after a gain of 2. Yeah, these two defenses standing tall. It starts in the secondary. It's 9-man game. There is more room for these receivers, but you got a lot of athletes out there as well. Defensively, you can play a little bit more freely. And the pass rush is a product of what's happening in the secondary. If you can get to the quarterback, it's largely because of the coverage downfield by those defensive backs. And both teams have done a great job in this game limiting either quarterback from finding a man downfield, as that's a short gain on second down. Setting up a 3rd and 5. Plainsman past midfield, likely to go for it. Fielded around the 10-yard line. Making a few men miss, still going. Great return from Caden Mendoza, who's been one of the game breakers for the Royals in this one. As you mentioned, Gage Emberley, the running back and punter, has been fantastic. It was his booming punt that set up a turnover earlier in this quarter, and another great one there, and we have an injured Royal down.
Number 30. The 10-yard penalty from the end of the play. First down.
Illegal block called on Windsor Park. That's going to bring this one back. all the way to the 10-yard line. Crocus led by Mason Kaluzniak at head coach. Been with this program a few seasons now. Done a great job with player retention and buy-in and the Brandon area. I mean, football is such a big part of the community. Of course, the Rural Manitoba Football League, way back in the day, breeding a lot of stars. Israel Adonijah is a product of Brandon, of course, played his minor years out there with Vincent Massey Brandon and comes back and does still give back to that community. And of course, Mike Steves, Massey Brandon head coach, doing a lot for those kids out in that area at the JV and the varsity levels. On with passing situation for Windsor Park, rolling to the left. Coming in to force pressure and an early throw from Crocus. That's Maximus McKay, the linebacker. And the Royals pinned deep in their own end. Two returners back for Crocus. We've got a flag on the play. Looks like it's number 25 conceding the 2. As that was, I mean, from where we are, snapping it from about the 5. Better to give up the 2 there than allow Crocus to have quality field position deep in. Windsor Park to have quality field position here, or Crocus, excuse me. Both kicking games have been effective.
That penalty is declined. The result of the play is safety.
So that's Hansel Gutierrez, who's the kicker for the Royals. $8-0 now for the Plainsmen. Crocus fielding this football at their 35. Pistol formation. Corey's going to hand this one off. Surging forward for a gain of 5. Right up the middle, it's Gage Emberley. Second and 4 for Crocus. Once again, set up in the pistol. Corey calling the shots. Handoff right up the middle. Bursting up past the first down marker. Once again, that's a quality carry from Gage Emberley. Injured player down for Windsor Park. That's number 88. Bamba Gaji.
I'm not saying he is.
Oh, no, they're not. I see it from here. It's all good.
Yep, they've had some good penetration, good push from those Hoggies up front. Back-to-back carries for Gage Emberley, and a third straight carry for Emberley. He's going to kick it off. Tackle, still going, puts the shoulder down and gets past the first down marker. Eventually taken down by Mubby Badru. Yep, balanced attack, and defense going to have to stay honest with this run game. Could open up the play action, as there will be a pass here from Corey looking for a man downfield. Incomplete. Once again, the coverage solid from Windsor Park. The secondary has been lights out here in the first half. Neither team has scored on an offensive possession. Crocus getting 6 on a pick 6, and then 2 more on a safety. Corey looking to pass. He's going to go deep. He's got a man, and it's incomplete, just in and out of the outstretched fingertips of the intended target. Daniel Adetoro, who is probably the tallest receiver out there for Crocus. Long strides. I honestly thought that might have been out of his reach, but he was able to get his fingertips on it, that long wingspan. Let's see if they try to go back to him there. Crocus going for it on 3rd and 10. Corey. Single back is Emberley. Corey's going to look to pass again here. And he is going for Adetoro once again, and that one is also incomplete. Coverage downfield by the Royals. In there was Jake Snell as Adetoro could not break away. Windsor Park was in that prevent defense, but we do get a penalty on the play, unnecessary roughness on the Royals, and that's going to keep this drive alive. It's a hands to the face penalty as Corey was throwing that one up in the air. And I'd like to see him go back to Adetoro again. He's got good stride length, long, athletic, big hands. To me, that could be a game-changing receiver out there, number 34 for the Plainsmen. Motion from Crocus. It's a low snap. Good blocking up front, but just going to take a knee there as Corey is. There wasn't much he could do on that play. Crocus front did a good job containing that Windsor Park D-line, but Corey didn't want to risk it. Takes the knee. Gives his team another opportunity to live another day. Second and 15. Corey with Emberley in the backfield. He's once again going to look to throw, and he's got pressure in his face. Spins away from one tackler. Now he's going to take it himself. Still going is Corey. finally taken down. Tackle made by Mubby Badru, who's been all over the place in the first half. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Windsor Park in the secondary, once again doing a good job keeping these Crocus Plainsman receivers at bay. Yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea. Put it up single coverage and just give your guy a chance. Going to depend on the spot. We don't have a great vantage point from our angle here because this field is a little bit slanted when you're in the bleachers. So, but it looks to be a first down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Or excuse me, just short of a first down, and it's going to be Windsor Park football as they do what they need to do defensively, containing this Crocus Plains offense. Once again, these defenses standing tall in the first half. Royals first and 10 from just outside the 30-yard line. Zachary Cron calling the signals. It's going to be flag on the play. This is going to be offside. It's going to come back. All right, multiple referees have threw their flags out right away. We can hear the Crocus coaching staff from where we are, and they're saying to their side to continue to watch the ball at the line of scrimmage, watch for that center snapping. Easy to go with a quick count. You see that at the U Sports level. The Bisons like to run that quick count a lot, the hard count, try to get that defense offside. In that instance, it was the Royals that jumped a little bit soon. Offside called, bringing it back. As that pass is complete. Nice ball, wheel route. Grab made by Jet Ducharme. That's a football name if I've ever heard one. Put his shoulder down as well, got a few extra yards. We got some enormous offensive linemen for Windsor Park. Just humongous out there. Number 77, Caden Peterson, is a Hulk out there at the right tackle position. Number 70, Sebastian Allen as well. Looking for a man, and now taking it is Cron. Stopped short of the first down. Exceptional open field tackle made by number 38. That's Parker Westfall. I'd like to see the Royals just pound it up the middle. Their offensive line is huge. You know, you've got Allen in there. You've got Peterson as well. 77 and 70 as well as number 50, Christopher McKish Kennedy. Just give them a chance to establish the line of scrimmage here. Cron, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Low snap. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Bit of miscommunication under center. Fumble. Third down, Royals. Corey takes this snap, surges ahead, breaks away from one player.
It's on.
Gain of about 3. Whistle blown after that first down carry. Crocus ended up with the football there, but whistle blown already. Windsor Park looked like they were almost on it. Gain of 5 for Corey. 19 seconds to go, first half.
You okay? I want to see something real quick. I'm going to angle your camera downwards real quick. What? I'm going to angle your camera downwards real quick. Testing something.
It's actually not coming on. This is on. So why is yours not coming? It's also full.
I think it was too late.
Is your battery dead?
No. Is our camera back on? Is our camera unfrozen? Is number 3 unfrozen?
Corey in the pistol. Hands it off. Solid gain up the middle, still going, tracking forward, right down near the 5-yard line. Once again, that's the lead back. Gage Emberley, who's been the most productive player on offense for the Plainsmen in the first half, and especially in the second quarter. 14 seconds to play.
I just receivers too.
Okay, turn off the camera. Turn off the camera.
Turn off the camera. Turn it back on. We want. You say defense. We want. Reset our camera. Let us
Just turn it off and on again.
Corey,
give it a second.
pistol formation. He's going to hand it to Emberley again. Emberley up the middle. Touchdown, Crocus Plains. Gage Emberley.
It's live. All right. Who's coaches? Yeah. Nick. I have no clue. I checked out our camera too. I can't see any issues.
Yes, there is. She's not on the
Plainsmen with great field position on that most recent drive, and they capitalize. Gage Emberley making a huge impact on this game.
Got you on the way back.
Quality first down carry on the last drive. Once again, setting up shop on that touchdown scoring drive, establishing the run, and the Plainsmen having success, pounding it right up the middle with those big bodies. And Emberley doing a little bit of everything. He's back out here as well on the kick cover team.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another battery.
Yeah, number 70 is definitely. I can see it for that.
The final play of the first half. Windsor Park battling in this one. Their defense has stood tall. Plain's been capitalizing on some quality field position as Cron looks for a receiver downfield. Puts it up. That one is caught. Still going, but that's going to end the first half. Some momentum to go into the break as Riley McLennan makes the grab. That'll do it for the opening half here. 16-0 for Crocus Plains. We'll be back on LRSD TV.
Last call, 50-50. Come here.
It's halftime.
It's probably my money anyways. What do you want?
Let me get money. I don't know how much everything is. Hold on.
Yeah, good. Hope I do. You don't want me to win this?
I have like $3.
When did you get here?
I'll just take all of it.
Yeah, I can do genuinely. I mean, if I was able to, both of them come right in. Yeah.
I gotta talk. I mean, there's no way that we can do that the same way we did. Otherwise, I'm never gonna be able to do anything.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good luck.
It's the winning ticket.
Marcus, 50. 50-50, last call.
I'm here with Coach. Oh, sorry, your name again, Coach Corey. So yeah, you're kind of falling behind just a little bit. So what do you think? What do you think the game's going to be like in the next couple of bits? You know, like how are you going to come back from where you are right now?
I believe we're ahead right now.
You are. That is very true. You are. I am so sorry. My bad. Angela. Sorry. Yeah. So sorry. What are you gonna keep doing to stay ahead? I'm so sorry.
We're just gonna keep our defense rolling. They seem to be rolling here, and keep playing hard.
That's great. Yeah. I'm really glad. Yeah. And so yeah, you have a lead in the game. So yeah, thanks, Coach. Back to the action with Mike Steele.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Are you a high school student that loves hairstyling? Well, you're in luck because the Riel Arts and Technology Center has a 3-semester hairstyling program. Whether you're passionate about cutting, coloring, or perming hair, hairstyling at the Riel Arts and Technology Center is a perfect place to jumpstart your career.
I love this program a lot because I love to work with clients a lot, and having the work hands-on, it's amazing because it shows a lot of opportunities and opens so many doors. There's like 3 parts of this program to do, and after, when you get to part 3 is when you do your final exam to get your certificate.
Our school salon isn't just for practicing, it's open to the public. Clients from the community can come in and experience the hard work our students do. During your time in this course, students will obtain knowledge in barbering hair, coloring, cutting, styling, and business skills. These skills give graduates the cutting edge needed to work in some of the best salons while using current techniques, tools, and equipment. Ready to take the first step towards a vibrant career in hairstyling? Scan the QR code on your screen right now or visit www.lretc.ca for more information.
Are you a high school student looking to learn how to cook at a professional level? Are you interested in becoming a chef? Then welcome to the Kitchen of the Culinary Arts program here at the Riel Arts and Technology Center. This is where all recipes for success of aspiring chefs begin. Enter a kitchen that reflects the food service industry as you learn how to prepare foods for service. You'll learn the basic cooking principles while following and creating recipes, learning lifelong skills that will help you in the future.
Now I've come here and learned all the different ways to cook things and like interesting recipes. At home I help out a lot more, and sometimes I'm even the one making it, and my parents help me make it.
At the end of the program, students will have an opportunity to enter an industry workplace to garner experience that they will be able to show off in their resumes. The Culinary Arts Program is a Level 1 apprenticeship program working in collaboration with the province of Manitoba to introduce students to all entry-level aspects of the food industry, such as menu costing, food planning, breakfast cookery, and much more. Enter a supportive environment where your voice matters. The kitchen runs off the support and communication, not just from the students, but from the instructors who are certified and experienced in the industry.
Basically almost like a family, right? You have to be able to, you need good communication, you need to know the personalities of everyone, to be able to work together. It's just cooking with all your friends.
Come and join the Culinary Arts Program today to gain the ingredients you need to be the chef you've always wanted to be. Go to www.lratc.ca, call at 204-237-8951, or scan the QR code for more information.
Welcome to the Aesthetics program at the Riel Arts and Technology Center. Get ready for a journey that goes beyond the surface to unlock the secrets of the evolving world of aesthetics. At ATC, we believe in high energy, fun, and creative artistry. Imagine yourself in an environment where you get to experience the joy of transforming beauty into an art form.
Okay, who lost it? I feel like ATC sits me in a lot of ways, but one of the best is like the fact that we get to learn by doing physical things, because I'm a type of person that likes learning and doing everything but it really helps me to understand.
That's the right time, right? Students will not only learn theory, but they also get a unique hands-on experience using professional aesthetics, products, and equipment. From nail care, skin rejuvenation, and body treatments, professional massage beds, manicure and pedicure stations. But it doesn't stop there. We understand the importance of retailing in the aesthetics world. Our program ensures that you not only master the art of style services, but also the art of customer service. Students will be given the opportunity to work with clients and book appointments at the front desk. We believe in giving our students the tools they need for success. Students will gain all sorts of experience in our program, such as manicure, pedicure, waxing, massaging, makeup, lash, and skincare techniques.
It has prepared me in so many ways. It was scary and overwhelming at first, but I have gained a lot of confidence about it. I know what to expect and how to overcome challenges in the way of pursuing my career.
Unleash your creativity to master the skills and become a trendsetter in the world of aesthetics. Are you ready to take the first step? Scan the QR code on the screen to learn more. We hope to see you at the Riel Arts and Technology Center.
I'm Nick Barkley, and I'm here with Coach. I'm here with Coach Brett. So, Coach, you're currently in the behind in the game right now. So, what do you think you can do to get that score up?
Score some points. First of all, we need to find some rhythm, and we just need to tackle better on defense. But we're a second half team, so we're excited to see what we produce in the second half.
Oh, that's a good strategy. So, what area does your team need to work on this evening?
We need to tackle better, especially that quarterback. We need to find a rhythm on offense, get the ball moving a little bit more.
That's right. Okay, well, that's great. I'm really glad you're doing that. Yeah. Yes. So thanks, Coach. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Second half! See, that's what I told him. Third quarter! Stop saying 6-0. Let's go! About what? I felt bad because
You should like go up to him and be like,
I'm not gonna do that. I don't know the guy. Just start flexing out. I'm talking to your girl. Because he goes to Belleville, Bolton, by 2
Yeah, Mike's still joined on the call by my man Colton here on LRSD TV. Many LRSD TV students getting their reps here as part of the program. Colton on the PXP, doing a fantastic job. Injured player is number 28 on our roster sheet. That would be Daniel Emanogu. Going to the sideline, and Colton certainly a strong run game from both sides in the first half, but really the story was the play of both defenses.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the early pick six by Crocus to start in the middle of the first quarter, and then obviously the safety happened, and then just before the end of the first half, the rushing touchdown by Crocus that really opened up because of them wearing down on the defense of Windsor Park Collegiate as the quarterback snaps, gets it to the running back, number 24.
That's Gage Emberley. That's our guy from the first half. Really had a lot of those chunk yards. Colton, I like his north-south style. He goes right up the middle. He doesn't wait around. He knows where he needs to get to. Assertive with the ball in his hands, following those blocks. Moves the chains.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hot legs mean you get to go down field faster and quicker. As it's first down for Crocus. Snaps it again for Emberley, but he's quickly wrapped up after not even really a gain.
Two Windsor Park players in to make the tackle. Richard Adesokin, as well as Jesse Mitchell in to make the tackle. Michelle, excuse me, in to make the tackle.
I think it's good to see that Windsor Park Collegiate is actually starting to pick up on how fast Emberley is actually starting to get out of the backfield, trying to stop the run game and force Crocus Plains to go for the pass, as they do pass it to number 16, Kaven Brown, as it'll be close to a first down.
Yeah, that should move the chains based on where we are standing here. We'll wait for the spot. They're going to mark him just short.
It'll be a third down right, basically at midfield.
If I was a betting man, Colton, I'd say they're probably going for it here on the 3rd and 1.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got to realistically, in these kind of JV football, you're going to see rarely any punting. It's going to be mostly a lot of going for it. They line up in the pistol motion. Run by Emberley. Emberley's gonna get past the 50 on the other side, and they are in Windsor Park territory.
I think you just got to keep going with a hot hand. Right now, that's Gage Emberley's been chunking up yards all throughout the middle of the second quarter onwards. He's really been the catalyst, but the big boys up front as well for Crocus doing a great job. They got that 4-man front. In the 9-man game, you can kind of stack that offensive line as well if you got the tight end in there, that H-back spot, which the Plainsmen do have.
It's be a pass. Always wrapped up in the backfield. Windsor Park, number 52. Bismarck Gonzalez with the penetration up the middle and for a big sack.
called Gonzalez's name quite a bit in this contest.
It seems like he's been one of the sole big playmakers for this defense of Windsor Park. As it is going to be a long second down.
Yeah, you got Windsor Park with 3 guys deep. Really 4 as you got a spy in the
Corey
middle of
drops
the
back the
field.
pass. He's going to roll out to the right. He's wrapped up. He's going to be taken down for another sack. Number 51 and number 30 of Windsor Park. That'll be Richard Adesokin, as well as
The winner. I don't know.
as it'll end up being one of the Windsor Park players injured.
Yeah, on that last play, Colton, Windsor Park had 4 high prevent in the secondary in that cover 3 look. Knew exactly how far the Plainsman had to get, and that allowed the penetration from that defensive front. As Crocus, of course, it takes time to get to the first down marker. By the time those receivers had gotten there, there was already all kinds of pressure in the kitchen of Corey, and he was taken down for the sack. I mentioned Adesokin, he's one of the standouts on that Windsor Park defense. Fast, strong in that linebacking core.
50-50 winning numbers. 0,
Don't
1,
know the number
2,
of the player that's
7,
currently
5,
down.
6.
I'll be able to give that to you in a minute. It's number 51. These numbers are not in numerical order, which doesn't help us much.
Winning
That's
numbers.
Sean
0, 1,
Lloyd,
2, 7,
who was
5,
down.
6.
Neither rosters in numerical order, so we're kind of going back and forth, up and down the roster to find those numbers.
0,
Appreciate
1,
the patience
2,
on
7,
that.
5,
McCreed's going to get up on his own power, and you love to see that.
What I'll say is this great defensive option for Windsor Park to go prevent. Knew that Crocus was going to have to go deep, and as the coverage was able to lock the receivers down, it forced Corey to try and extend the play, and then ended up having him for a loss.
Yeah, Corey as well is lucky he didn't lose the football on that play. He ball security top of mind, was kind of swinging around out there in chicken wing position. Lucky to not lose that football, as this is going to be another great punt.
And wow, that is a smashing punt.
Nelly.
Number 1 of Windsor Park gets the ball, and he is dragged down right around probably like the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that was a booming kick by Crocus, number 28. We've talked about him a lot, Daniel Imenogu. He's been incredible from that punter's position. He's really flipped the field all game long for Crocus when they have punted the football away. Really been a game breaker out there. And I'd really like to see the Windsor Park just pound the rock up the middle with this big offensive front. They've kind of balanced it between run and pass, but establish that line of scrimmage. Create some momentum that way and open up the passing game a little bit.
I mean, exactly. Like, you got 3 absolutely behemoths of offensive linemen there. And if you can just run up the middle and let these offensive linemen bulldoze the defense and go get to the second level, that'll surely establish the running game. And then when everybody on the defense will be focused on the run, they'll be able to let loose on those passing attacks.
Yeah, led by big number 70, Captain Sebastian Allen at that center spot. He is one strong, large
as Lane
individual.
Gray will have the snap. He's going to roll out to the left, and he's dragged down. Oh, and he tries to throw it away. That is a fumble recovered by Crocus Plains.
Crocus defense steps up once again, and the Plainsmen got good penetration up front there. Once again, they collapsed the pocket, forced the quarterback outside of the pocket, having to keep that play alive downfield.
That was number 99, Drayden Byron, with the fumble recovery there, as Crocus Plains is now deep in Windsor Park Royal territory.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Corey's gonna, looks like it's once again in the pistol. He's gonna snap it, gonna pitch it to Emberly. Emberly's gonna get, from our vantage point, maybe about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, again, he just positive yardage. I like how he goes north-south. He takes that football, and especially on the toss play, he's behind the line of scrimmage when he gets that ball. Immediately, he's charging forwards, looking for positive yards. He's not dipsy-doodling around in the backfield trying to make a man miss with those, with the shimmy or anything like that, or trying to create something to the outside. He's going straight upfield, north-south. You'll love to see that.
Oh, yeah. As it'll look like it's another pistol formation.
Emberly once again is the single back.
Motion, Corey, drop pass. Goes to Emberly.
Got a flag on the play as Emberly gets to the outside. But this one is blown down, most likely coming back.
You gotta wonder if it's probably a holding. Maybe that's the reason why he was able to get out so quickly.
Go on D15 to get home. This is the opposite side from that.
Yeah, my first indicator is this is either going to be procedural.
You guys
or
want to?
holding.
Maybe though. Just tell me.
Just waiting for the call. But I will say one thing about this Windsor Park team. This Windsor Park team has had a lot of
Necessary
offense.
roughness, Windsor Park, number 56, hands to the face. The penalty will be applied on the kickoff. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Touchdown.
So it will be a touchdown for Emberly. That man has 2 rushing touchdowns.
Big day for Emberly, and great protection up front from the Crocus offensive line as well.
To be honest, what I would expect is probably them go for 2, make this a 3-possession game, maybe even 4 possessions. At this rate, as this Crocus Plains team is just dominating with this run game. As Corey does pass it, and it is incomplete. Went to number 25.
I think my brother watches that. Tony watches like the KSN. He watches some weird stuff. Bro, he watches Beast.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason why they're going for the 2 is Crocus on the touchdown off the pick 6 to start this game. The extra point was no good, and I think it strategically makes more sense for them to be trying to just keep the offense out there instead of attempting that 1-pointer based on how that first convert went.
And then, well, it makes perfect sense to keep on going for it. Already before the first half ended, they got a 2-point conversion that made them go up to 16-0. Now it's up 22-0. As Crocus will kick off. What I will say once again, we keep repeating it, but Windsor Park's really got to develop that run game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've certainly been trying to get the passing attack going. They've had a few solid plays through the air, but with the penetration that Crocus is getting up front, it's been difficult to do that.
Slipping down, number 6. Was Riley McLennan, as there is an injured Crocus player.
I won! Let's go! You went out with no talk. I know. No talk. You were like, I thought it was cool. I'm gonna try and spread. Yeah, we were too old. We're having fun. See it? As long
It'll be first down, starting at around their mid 20s. As Lane Gray will be in the pistol. Be passing down deep, and it's intercepted by Crocus Plains.
Single coverage, and there wasn't much the DB needed to do on that one. The ball was slightly underthrown, good positioning.
And once again, another Windsor Park turnover. As I believe that's definitely 2 interceptions now in the game, possibly even like possibly a third even.
Yeah, Crocus also had that fumble recovery on the
yeah.
punt in the first half. Didn't catch the number on that player, to be honest with you. It's really hard to see the far sideline from where we are. But again, the secondary of the Plainsmen
really
doing a
showing
great job.
up.
Of course, they're dropping back into that cover 3 look, right where the defensive back needed to be. He stepped up and made the play.
Corey does pass, and it is incomplete. Looking for receiver. I'm kind of surprised that they just didn't go once again to Emberley there. I mean, he's got the hot hand. He's already scored 2 touchdowns. Might as well keep on forcing it to him until once Windsor Park tries to stop them, then they can air it out down deep or even short. Or even try and get Emberley even in the screen pass game.
Yep, there's a lot of options with a player like that.
Corey draws back to pass again, and it is completed to number 16 of Windsor Park, Caven Brown. As it will be a third down and looks to be 3, maybe 4. As if I was Crocus, I would probably go for this because even if you don't get it, you're pinning Windsor Park deep in their own territory. As Corey is once again in the pistol. Another motion as it hands off to Emberley, and Emberley is going to go. He's going to get the first down once again. Gage Emberley once again with another first down. That kid's got to be the player of the game at this rate.
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah, he's definitely. Every time he's had the ball in the second quarter onward, he's gained 4 or 5 yards. Every time he's touched the football, really just kind of puts that head down, trucks forward. There's offensive linemen up front as well, doing a really good job communicating who they're blocking up at that line of scrimmage.
Corey's going to pass and is just outside the reach of number 16, going to Caven Brown. Once again, it's a little bit odd to see that the fact that even though Crocus Plains is running the ball so effectively, usually you'd expect the run plays to set up the pass. But here it's just not working so well. As it's going to be a pass right to Emberley, pass to Corey for the touchdown, flea flicker style.
That was an incredible play. A little bit of trickery from the Plainsmen, as that one was a direct snap to Emberley,
who handed off to Caven Brown, and Caven Brown passed it into the end zone. Kind of reminds me of the Philly special.
Yeah, basically the similar play there. They had a little bit more going on because they had that jet sweep motion player toss that pass, but that was sensational work. Nobody tracked Corey in the end zone, and that was a really good ball from Caven Brown as well.
As Crocus Plains going to be going for it once again. Once again, another pistol formation and another. And there's going to be a fumble. Emberley going to fall on top of it as it'll be a failed attempt here. But once again, now Crocus Plains up 28-0 over Windsor Park Collegiate. As there's 3 minutes, 26 seconds left in this third quarter. As it does seem just like the overall secondary of the Crocus Plains is just suffocating against Windsor Park.
Yeah, I mean, the playbook was wide open there. That was an exceptional job by Crocus offensive coordinator Griffin Johnson, keeping the Royals guessing on that most recent drive. They got a lot of athletes on that field, the Plainsmen, and we saw 3 of them, Caven Brown, of course, the lead back, Emberly, and Corey all get involved on that touchdown.
Big kickoff here, as it'll be as they'll go about to the just past the 30-yard line, maybe 35-yard line. Windsor Park ball now. And once again, I will say as Lane Gray does take the field, I feel like he's just got to hand it off to Elliot Algular behind those big offensive linemen. Just run it up straight. Don't even have to really think about doing like a stretch or a pitch play. Just run it straight up the field and try and just break off a big play like that. Gray is in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Algular.
Yeah, what happened on that one, exceptional open field tackle by Crocus number 15. That's Ezra Adnane getting in there to make the tackle. He had the pick 6 as well to open the score. What happened on that play was like Crocus's offensive line, the quarterback motion to the outside, and that offensive line was forced to, instead of establishing the line of scrimmage, they're trying to get outside on that block on kind of a zone scheme, and Crocus was just faster there. Their lineman read that play, and the lineman couldn't get out to their man quickly enough.
It's going to be a passing play by Gray, and it's just out of the hands of number 14 receiver Jet Ducharme.
Jet Ducharme, that is an incredible football name. Meant to play the game with a name like that.
As it will be for Windsor Park, as they are in punting formation.
Two returns back for Crocus.
Big high punt here, fielded by number 13 of Crocus as he's heading down the sideline. He could go, and he is gone. Kick return touchdown by Crocus.
That was Jassim Ame on the return. He did a great job there, fielding that ball in the air, and as soon as you're able to do that, that allows your kick cover team to get downfield, do what they need to do. He used the sideline to his advantage and broke away from 2 tacklers, showing off the speed. There's an illegal block, and it's coming back. So that one is negated.
Unfortunately, people, you can only say if it's a good return if there is no penalties. And just an unfortunate penalty. There as Crocus Plains will take the field. Once again led out by quarterback Jake Corey, and then once again the offensive superstar Gage Emberly. The running back who has 2 rushing touchdowns, and who's overall just kind of just flipped this game on its head. Because it kind of felt like after that, even after that pick 6 early on in the game, even though it was only 6-0, and even after the safety and it was 8-0, it felt like Windsor Park was still in the game. But then ever since Gage and Emberly came around, he's just been dominating this game.
Absolutely. The Plainsmen have certainly controlled the line of scrimmage in the second half.
Once again, Corey in the pistol. Could be a pass, and it is. He's going to fire out left, and it's going to be incomplete. Went for number 28 of the receiving team. Daniel and Emmanuel tried to grasp that ball into his chest, but just let it drop down. This will be 2nd down and 10. Crocus ball from the 45. Corey once again in the pistol. Fires it and gives it to number 28. Mintu. Daniel Emanagu on a pitching play there for around 5 yards, as it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, Manadu did a good job there. Just getting extra yardage as he kind of slipped underneath. Field conditions are a little bit rough out there. There's been a bit of rain.
Yeah, recently a lot of rain for Winnipeg as of lately. So wouldn't be a surprise that this field is still slick from the past weather conditions, as Corey does pass it. He's going to escape one tackle. He's going to go left, escaping the pocket. And he's going to get a big play there. He's going to get a big 1st down there. Jake Corey, once again, escaping the pocket and overall getting downfield in great position, as that will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
That was all Crocus in the 3rd.
I mean, to be honest, it's been all Crocus this entire game.
They've certainly established a run. The defense has been tremendous in the secondary as well. And the way that they've pursued to the football also has been notable. Multiple players in on every single tackle.
But realistically, for Crocus, it has been that secondary that has been able to be so suffocating.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Royals! Let's go! Let's go, Royals! Let's go! Let's go, Royals! Let's go! Let's go!
As we'll flip sides of the field.
Go, Royals! Let's go!
As Crocus will be in Windsor Park territory around the 14-yard line in goal-to-go situation here. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. They would have to get up to the 4-yard line around there, as Corey is coming out of the pistol. He does flicker to number 86.
Gets around the edge.
Gets around the
late
flag.
Could be a horse collar tackle or an illegal block. We'll wait to see.
We'll have to wait to see what the call is. It's a holding.
It's number 28. It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 1st down.
And I'll back up Crocus Plains. A bit of yardage. And once again, since it is deep, I wouldn't be surprised if they went to their anchor of the team, Gage Emberley. For me, I'd probably just give him a halfback, a running back stretch to either side, and just let him do all the dirty work and try and see if he can pick up this big 1st down and long. Corey does line up in the pistol, as he does toss it down deep to number 28, and that will be a touchdown, but there is a flag on the field. Number 28, of course, being Daniel and Emanagu with good concentration to catch that ball. We'll see what this penalty is. And it'll be an unnecessary roughness, roughing the
Windsor
passer.
Park number 52. It will be applied on the kickoff. Touchdown.
That unnecessary roughness being called on Bismarck Gonzalez, who's been one of the few players on Windsor Park that's actually done something of worth for Windsor Park, as it does look like we have an injured Windsor Park player on the field. Just barely over a minute into this fourth quarter as Crocus Plains gets that another touchdown, as they'll be now 34-0. They'll most likely be going for the 2-point conversion. And if they can get it here, go up 36, you gotta wonder at this point, maybe, just maybe, Windsor Park would be just trying to get at least some sort of points at this point.
Yeah, of course. I mean, keeping in mind this is the third game of the career and history of the program, the first year in the league. Right now, looking to just build momentum, and this is JV 9-man as well, so a lot of these players, developmental level, might be the first time they're ever playing football. And, you know, with all that in mind, the Royals have kept themselves really well in this game. This was a tight contest all throughout the first 12 minutes of play. You know, a pick six, the only points on the board in that first quarter, and then Crocus's run game just began to take over.
As once again, the Crocus Plains will elect to go for it. Jake Corey in the pistol. Bad snap, as it does go to number 86. He does go around them and does get the 2-point conversion. As it is now a 36-point deficit for Windsor Park Collegiate. And once again, you're absolutely right, Mike. The first quarter, it was extremely close with only the pick six, but then since then the safety and then the late touchdown by Crocus from Jake Emberley, and then Gage Emberley, excuse me, and since then Crocus Plains has just completely controlled this game, and at this point I wouldn't be surprised if they try and go for even more points at this rate.
Up big in this contest, looking for a second straight win after beating Massey Brandon last week.
Kickoff will happen for Chorus. It's booted down deep. Number 6 of Windsor Park, Riley McLennan, once again getting the ball. Returned it to about the 33, 32 yard line. Once again, folks, if you guys are just tuning into this game, at the beginning of the game, it was close as for the first quarter was just a pick six for Crocus Plains, but since then, the offensive monster of Gage Emberley, the running back for Crocus Plains, has just dominated this game, as it will be first down and 10 for Windsor Park Collegiate. Gray snaps back to pass. Passes And it is an incomplete pass targeting, once again, number 6, Riley McLennan. Looked like it was a bit of a short slant kind of pass there. Just quarterback just got too much arm underneath and just zipped it in too fast for his receiver to get in place for the ball. As they will have to diagnose what they'll have to do the 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Lane Gray in the pistol. This will be another pass. He's going to fire it deep downfield. And it is batted away by Crocus playing number 2, Dominic Mongerez. Definitely a great pass deflection there to get in between the ball and the receiver to just knock down the ball there, as it will be a 3rd down and 10. As Windsor Park is going to be summoning the punt team once again. As it does make sense for them, it did make sense for them to throw it 3 times in a row, but once again, maybe you should have tried to sprinkle in a run maybe on 2nd down to at least maybe throw off Crocus Plains, as Crocus Plains will be receiving. As it'll be a timeout for Windsor Park. Just over 8 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Still 36-0 as Crocus Plains will be getting the ball soon with the punt by Windsor Park, which means they could potentially be pouring on more points, try and make this more of a deficit than the recent Super Bowl that happened. As it's a high snap, and it's a block punt. But it goes well for Windsor Park, and Windsor Park is going number 1. And he does step out of bounds at the midfield. The punt was blocked, but number 1 for Windsor Park Royals,
Caden Mendoza. He's been a speedster all game long. He had the biggest gain offensively through the air as well in the first quarter for the Royals. Great awareness to pick that ball up and gain quality yardage.
as there is an injured Windsor Park Royal on the field. But all I'll say is a great decision making by Mendoza there. Being able to recognize that the punt was blocked and the ball was near him, and then just decide to just take it away, and as that's probably sparked new life into this drive now for Windsor Park, and hopefully maybe they can spark this drive into some points. As I'm sure no team in the Windsor Park or in the Winnipeg High School Football League surely does not want to get shut out in a game. As Windsor Park has a first down and 10 on the other side in midfield, as there's a flag on the play, and it looks like they'll be moving. Windsor Park will be moving back. They'll be going on the other side of the 55.
And it's a 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
It'll be offsides for Windsor Park. As Lane Gray in the pistol. A lot of motions on this play. He's got two receivers to his right. Low snap. He's going to look to throw. He does get hit, but he does manage to run up a little bit. maybe a yard or two on that play.
When I say go, you say Royals, go! Go! When I say go, you say Royals, go! Go! When I say go, you say Royals, go! Go! When I say go, you say Royals, go! Go!
Lane Gray does get the pass, and he is going to fire to number 3. As it'll be close to a third down. Number 3 of Windsor Park being Zachary Cron. Just able to get a little bit of a curl route there and able to move it down the field, as it will be a third down and short, possibly third down and 3, third down and 4. As I would probably expect either try and see if they can bulldoze with a run with those big offensive line finally, or try and do a short little slant route or curl route to possibly get the first down. Lane Gray is going to be getting a run play as the running back does slip, which means Elliot Alguer did not get it. His knee did touch the ground, as it'll be first down for Crocus Plains once again at around the 45-yard line. Bad mistake by the running back for Windsor Park. But you can't really fault him too much when the field is as slick as it has been today, as many Windsor Park and Crocus Plains players have been slipping all day long during this match, even despite on how one-sided it has been, as we are just underneath of 5 minutes. Once again, Jake Corey in the pistol formation. Low snap, fires it to number 9, as he'll get a minimal gain. Number 9, of course, being Carter Tate. Great play there to get at least 5 yards to keep moving the chains. And you got to think at this rate, just looking just to mount maybe a few good plays to just try and milk the clock and just come out of here with the overall win, to not have to, barring any stoppages. Corey in the pistol, fires once again to number 9. So he'll go back the other side. He does break a tackle, and he's able to get the first down, and he may go all the way down to the 22. Once again, Carter Tate was another screen pass type of play. Was going right, made a player miss, and then was able to see an open lane and got a very, very long play there.
Yeah, it looked dead to rights in the backfield, but good balance and body control getting away from that initial penetration, and after that there wasn't a lot of support on the back end. Sped down the sideline for a long gain.
Well, of course, Windsor Park's probably expecting their linebackers to probably get down there, or at least their defensive line, so the defensive backs are probably not expecting it. And then by the time they know it, Crocus is going down deep. Jake Corey in the pistol. He does elect to throw it, and it is just out of the reach of number 25. Jackson Penner, the tight end. Haven't called his name too much, but to be realistic, it's not really his fault, as Gage Emberley is really the player of the game and the real story of the game for how it's played out so far.
Yep, Emberley has certainly been the catalyst for this Crocus defense.
Offense. Fire deep, and it is knocked out. Going for receiver number 1, Colton Smith. as it'll be a 3rd down for Windsor Park. You got to think if Windsor Park can at least stop them here, maybe they'll probably go pass heavy if they get the stop here. As it is 3rd and 10. Jake Corey in the pistol with Gage Emberly behind him. Maybe potentially trying to draw the defense offside to make it an easier conversion. As it is a toss play to Gage. And Gage is going to get a big play here. And it is a touchdown for Gage Emberly, his 3rd touchdown of the game. As that kid is definitely very, very good, very, very talented, and if this is what you can do against Windsor Park, the rest of the league better be watching. They better be scouting to try and see if they can stop him in future games. As for once, actually, Crocus Plains actually going for the point after try, and it is no good. Probably just trying to see if they can get some extra practice going into the next week's game.
Everybody, that belongs to this.
As there is 1 minute and 17 seconds left. Crocus Plains 42-0. As the story of the game has been, there's been 2 tails of the tape for Crocus. It's been the turnovers that they've been able to get, and also the effort from Gage Emberly. As it will be a kickoff here. Good kick. Is a pickup by Riley McLennan of Windsor Park Collegiate. Just over 1 minute. So we have ticked in 1 minute left in this game. You got to imagine maybe, just maybe, Windsor Park just tries something. Maybe try to go empty backfield and just try and air it out. Try and get a penalty on the defense and get close enough to maybe at least get some points here. This last, potentially even last play, as it is now at 24 seconds left in this last quarter of play. Lane Gray going to get the pass, is going to fire to number 3. And they're almost going to get a first down on that play. Number 3 being Zachary Cron. As that will most likely be the last play of this 4th quarter. As it will be an
Game's over.
well, we will have one, maybe potentially one last play. As you guys do not know at home, Windsor Park will get one last play even though there's triple zeros on the clock. Gray does throw it to number 7. Riley McKinnon gonna go downfield, gonna try. He's going to go out of bounds. Big play to, running back Elliot Algular. But that will be the last play of the game. 42-0 as Crocus Plains will win.
Colton, what a fantastic showing from both sides, and the run game was really the difference for Crocus.
Oh, absolutely, and especially I would even say the penetration of for the defense to complement the coverage of the defense for Crocus.
Absolutely, the coverage downfield was sensational. Started this game with a pick six as well, which really led to the success offensively later in the second quarter and in the second half. And that's going to do it for us today. Mike Still and Colton on the call. Thank you for joining us. Any last words, Colton?
It was just a very, very nice opportunity to call this game alongside you, and I look forward to hopefully calling much more with you, partner.
All the best. Yeah, you take care.
Take care, man.
I'm Nick Barkley, and with me is Coach
Kaluzniak.
Kaluzniak, thank you, of the Windsor Park Royals. So, sorry, Crocus Plains. I'm so sorry. So it was a great game, Coach. What are some of the highlights you have from the game? Like, what were you happy with?
Well, just first, before I get started, this whole LRSD TV thing, guys, is awesome. I know all our guys are going to jump on the bus and watch the stream on the way home, so thank you guys for all the work you do. I'm impressed with the whole team. I really am. I thought from the top to the bottom, I thought everybody played really hard, and we were able to get all our guys in, and they worked really hard, and the whole way through. Everybody's learning, everybody's contributing. So I'm happy for the whole team. That was a great team win, defense, offense, special teams. So I'm happy for everybody.
Yeah, it really is a great program. And, I think we're all glad to be a part of it. So you're on the road next. So what do you have to keep up the? Sorry, what are you going to do to keep up the momentum?
Well, we play Grand Park next week, and Grand Park is well coached. They've always run a good program, and they're always physical, and they're always ready to go. So, it's just going to be a challenge for our guys to mentally lock in and get back to practice and get right back to work. Right? We enjoy this win tonight. We'll have some fun on the bus, but it's right back to work tomorrow.
Well, thanks, Coach. Yeah. Okay, so that's it from us. We'll be broadcasting a lot of games this season. Make sure to keep watching on LRSD.TV. For all the action. So have a great night, guys.
Yeah, you took over from Mike. He said that you like when it was like they did this like play and I was drinking in the Philly special. But yeah, he said I should do more JV games. I'm sure. You killed it today. Raising us was awesome.
You gotta count if you're winning the slide.